Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever dreamed of owning a piece of the American dream? Maybe a sunny home in California or a bustling city apartment in New York? Well, you're in the right place. A lot of people think buying property in the US as a foreigner is super complicated or even impossible, but I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely achievable. In today's video, we're going to break down the entire process step by step into a simple, easy-to-follow guide. We'll cover everything from legal requirements to financing options and all the pro tips you need to know. By the end of this video, you'll feel confident and ready to start your US real estate journey. So grab a notepad and let's get started on making your American property dream a reality. First things first, let's bust a major myth. Do you need to be a US citizen or have a green card to buy property here? The answer is a resounding no. The US real estate market is incredibly open to foreign investors and buyers. You don't need a specific visa to purchase property. However, what you will absolutely need is an individual taxpayer identification number, or an ITIN. Think of it as a social security number for non-residents. It's used by the IRS for tax purposes. Getting one is a straightforward process, and your real estate agent or a tax advisor can easily guide you through the application. So, the biggest legal hurdle is actually quite small. The US government welcomes foreign investment, which is great news for you. Now that we've cleared up the legal side, let's talk about the most crucial step: assembling your dream team. You can't do this alone, and having the right professionals on your side will make all the difference. The first person you need is a qualified real estate agent. And I don't mean just any agent. You want someone who has specific experience working with international buyers. They'll understand your unique situation, the potential challenges with time zones, and the specific documentation you'll need. A great agent will be your eyes and ears on the ground. Next, you'll need a real estate attorney or a title company, depending on the state. They will handle all the legal paperwork, review contracts, and ensure the property title is clear of any issues. And finally, consider consulting with a tax advisor who specializes in international real estate transactions. They can help you understand the tax implications of owning US property, like property taxes and potential rental income tax. Building this team early on will save you from major headaches down the line. All right, let's get to the exciting part: money and financing. How are you going to pay for your new property? You generally have two main options: paying with cash or getting a mortgage. If you're a cash buyer, the process is much simpler and faster. You'll just need to provide proof of funds, showing that you have the money readily available in a bank account. This can often make your offer more attractive to sellers. But what if you don't want to tie up all your capital? You can get a mortgage, but the process for a foreign national is a bit different. Many traditional US banks might be hesitant to lend to someone without a US credit history. However, there are banks and private lenders that specialize in foreign national loans. They'll typically require a larger down payment, usually around 30 to 40%, compared to the 20% or less for residents. They'll also want to see extensive documentation of your income, assets, and credit history from your home country. My advice: start the pre-approval process early. Knowing how much you can borrow will give you a clear budget and strengthen your position when you're ready to make an offer. So, you've got your team and your finances in order. Now, the fun really begins: the property search. This is where your real estate agent becomes your best friend. Start by defining what you're looking for. Is this an investment property for rental income, a vacation home, or a place for your kids to live while they attend college? The purpose will heavily influence the location and type of property you choose. Be clear with your agent about your must-haves and your deal breakers. Are you looking for a single-family home with a backyard, a modern condo with amenities, or a multi-unit building? Location is everything in real estate. Research different neighborhoods, consider things like safety, school districts, proximity to amenities, and potential for appreciation. Your agent can provide valuable insights, but you should also do your own homework online. Use websites like Zillow and Realtor.com to browse listings and get a feel for market prices. If you can't be there in person, your agent can do virtual tours for you, giving you a detailed walkthrough of the properties you're interested in. Don't rush this step. Take your time to find the property that truly fits your goals and budget. You found it, the perfect property. Now it's time to make an offer. Your real estate agent will help you draft a competitive offer based on a comparative market analysis, which looks at what similar homes in the area have recently sold for. The offer will include the price you're willing to pay, your financing details, and any contingencies. Contingencies are conditions that must be met for the sale to go through. The most common ones are the inspection contingency and the financing contingency. The inspection contingency gives you the right to have the property professionally inspected. This is a step you should never, ever skip. A home inspector will check the property from top to bottom: the roof, foundation, plumbing, electrical systems, everything, and give you a detailed report. If the inspection reveals major issues, you can either ask the seller to make repairs, negotiate a lower price, or walk away from the deal. The financing contingency protects you in case your loan falls through. Once your offer is accepted, you'll enter into a contract with the seller, and the next phase begins: closing. We're in the home stretch now. The period between getting your offer accepted and officially owning the property is called the closing process, or escrow. This usually takes anywhere from 30 to 60 days. During this time, a lot happens behind the scenes, and your team, your agent, lawyer, and lender will be working hard. Your lender will finalize your mortgage, which involves an appraisal to ensure the property is worth the price you're paying. The title company or attorney will conduct a title search to make sure the seller has the legal right to sell the property and that there are no liens or claims against it. They will also prepare all the necessary legal documents. As the closing day approaches, you'll need to arrange for the transfer of your down payment and closing costs into an escrow account in the U. Closing costs typically range from 2 to 5% of the purchase price and cover fees for the appraisal, title insurance, legal services, and more. The final step is the closing day itself. This is when ownership of the property is officially transferred to you. You'll sign a mountain of paperwork, but don't worry, your attorney or a closing agent will walk you through every single document. The most important one is the deed, which is the legal document that transfers the title of the property from the seller to you. You'll also sign the mortgage documents if you have a loan. The good news for international buyers is that you often don't need to be physically present for the closing. Many states allow for remote closings or for you to grant a power of attorney to your lawyer or agent, allowing them to sign the documents on your behalf. This is incredibly convenient if traveling is difficult. Once all the papers are signed and the funds are distributed, the seller hands over the keys. And congratulations, you are now officially a homeowner in the United States. It's a fantastic achievement. Before we wrap up, let's quickly touch on a few extra but very important considerations for after you've bought your property. First, property management. If you're not going to be living in the property full-time, especially if it's an investment property, you'll likely want to hire a property management company. They can handle finding tenants, collecting rent, and dealing with any maintenance issues that pop up. This gives you peace of mind, knowing your investment is being well taken care of from afar. Second, taxes. As a property owner in the U.S., you'll be responsible for paying annual property taxes to the local government. If you're earning rental income, you'll also need to file a U.S. income tax return each year. Again, this is where having a good tax advisor is invaluable. They can ensure you're compliant with all U.S. tax laws and help you take advantage of any applicable deductions. Finally, make sure you get homeowners insurance. This protects your investment against damage from things like fire, storms, or theft, and it's usually required by mortgage lenders. And there you have it, your complete guide to buying property in the U.S. as a foreigner. It might seem like a lot of steps, but when you break it down and have the right team supporting you, it's a very manageable and rewarding process. The key takeaways are, yes, you can legally buy property here, build a strong team of professionals, get your finances in order early, and do your homework on the property and location. Don't be afraid to ask questions and lean on the expertise of your agent and attorney. The U.S. real estate market offers incredible opportunities, and with the right approach, you can successfully navigate it and secure your own piece of the American dream. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this guide helpful and that you're feeling more confident about your property buying journey. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you, and I do my best to answer every single one. And if you enjoyed this video and want more content on real estate and investing, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our future videos. Until next time, happy house hunting!